is the Independent Challenge 2 located on Excel 101. With the document open, I'm going to save it as EX4-Canine Companions Analysis. Now, in this example, we're going to create a 3D clustered column chart. All right, the data we're going to select for this is we want the quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 data. I'm going to hold down my control key and then select the rent, utilities, and supplies. Click on Insert, drop down the arrow to select all charts. I want a clustered column, but it says three-dimensional clustered column. So a 3D clustered column chart. This gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to say OK, and here is the chart. Now that I have the chart created, we need to make some modifications. For example, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the horizontal axis, and then quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, rent, insurance, and so forth as the legend. Well, that's not correct. So I'm going to right-click on the chart area, and I'm going to say Select Data. So for the horizontal axis labels, I'm going to edit this. And I'm going to click on that little red arrow to roll up that window blind, I call it. And I'm just going to highlight the expenses. Click on OK. And now for the legend. And it says Legend Series. So I'm going to deselect insurance and rent and just make sure just 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters are selected and say OK. And so now you can see the rent, utilities, payroll, insurance, supplies is now on the horizontal axis, and then the quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 is on the legend. But I want that legend to be on the right hand side. So with the chart selected, I'm going to go to Design, Quick Layout, and I'm going to select this last layout. Now the next step is to change the vertical axis so that there's no decimals are displayed. Okay, remember this is your vertical axis, and it has the decimal with the zeros. Well, we don't want that. So I'm going to right-click on that and select Format Axis. When that comes up, you have several options. And I'm going to click on Number to expand. And I want 0 decimals. And let's see. It doesn't say to add a $sign, and it gives you a hint. It says use the number category. So you can either change it to 0 decimal places or drop down the arrow and select number. And with number, there's 0 decimal places. You can see the change that was made over here, and that is correct. I'm just going to close out that axis. And now, using that same sales data, we want to create 2 more charts. So I'm going to select a pie chart. So remember, pie charts, you use totals. I'm going to create a chart using different data. I'm going to select these 3 and then select the totals. Click on Insert and select All Charts. I want a pie chart. I'll just select a 3D pie chart and say OK. So here's my pie chart. I'm just going to pull it down. Okay, so it's under the data. And I'm going to change the chart title. And I'm going to call this Canine Companions Total Sales, and I'm going to add data labels. So right click on the pie, add data labels. All right, and now I'm going to create the last chart, and I'm just going to highlight this data, the sales quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, and then catering, treats, accessories. And I'm going to click on the Insert tab, go to Charts, All Charts. I want an area chart, and I like the looks of the 3D area charts and this colorful one, and say OK. Now I'm going to just hold my mouse and pull it down to a new location, and I'm going to change the chart title, and this is going to be called Canine Companions total sales because I used all of the sales and the totals. And I think I like the legend. Maybe I want to move it to the right. So I'm going to click on Format Legend, and I want it in the top right. And you see how it moved it over and pushed this chart over? And that's how you would create the 3 charts for this particular exercise. Make sure you save it and upload to the assignment link. Thank you.